Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air.
Comment.
What's happening? Nice to see you folks in here. It is Thursday. This will be my last live stream of July of 2026. Impossible unless something weird happens tomorrow on the 31st. I will probably not be live stream, but good to see you folks in here. Trying to see, like, it's like now when I come on, it's like less people come on. I think less people are playing with ham radio. Just my personal opinion. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to experiment around with something here. All right. What's going on, guys? I'm on FT8. I almost hit the wrong button again. And I'm just kind of fiddling around with the different bands to see if there's anything active. So bear with me here. Hello from Kentucky. Always can use voice contacts from Kentucky. I could use a couple from Tennessee, your neighbor there. 6 meters does not look like it's happening. No good. Oh, maybe. Figured give it a shot. I think it was the last time I was on. It was really good. I got, I think probably, my mouse is not cooperating with me. I apologize. I think I got 2 new states, which I'm up to like 42, 43 states, which is great. And I got 10 new, what do they call that? Grids. So pretty happy with that. I had pages and pages. I think I had 75 people on my call roster on 6 meters. I would say that was probably my second best day on 6 meters. I didn't make any voice contacts, but a week before that, I made a contact with somebody in Ohio on voice, near Cleveland, the mistake by the lake. Sorry, bad joke. That's what we kind of joke about it. Hopefully nobody's in here from Cleveland that's upset. I was on 15 minutes a few minutes ago. Let's say about a half hour ago, a few minutes ago, and I made a contact with Kenya or something like that was on there. So I was already on 10 earlier, but I'll look again. These 10 and 12 don't really open up till like another 6 more weeks from now. So we're almost into August. I would say mid-September they start opening up, I guess. I think. There's something there. West Virginia's in there, but I think I have this guy already. I already have him. Flora's in there. Wow. Pleasantly surprised. Nothing really major. 15 was hopping a little bit ago. We're going in a 15-meter gray line here. I'm almost going to be gray line with southern or equatorial Africa and looks like the Eastern Europe. So I know last year around, I think it was between mid-August and like end of September, I was getting some really good new DXCC from the Middle East and this part of Africa. I think I got Trinidad, no, not Trinidad, Nairobi or something's in there. If my geography said there's no, I don't have it. I think Nairobi's somewhere in here, and I got him last year on 10. They never confirmed. I think you had to like pay. Who's that? HZ11. Someone help me with my geography there. See if I was correct where the Nairobi is. Oh, that's Saudi Arabia. I thought that sounded familiar. I'm going to have to work them again on 15 to probably get that confirmation. It was Nigeria that was on, not Kenya, because this guy I made a contact with earlier. I misspoke. They're both in Africa, right? So is this Nairobi right here? I don't know if I can zoom in. It will say it. Oh, it will. Maybe not. So it's Sudan. Nope, I'm way off. There it is. Right there. I got something in here, and I think I got Tanzania. I don't think these... You're not going to get anything out of Sudan because they're like still at war with each other with whatever, all that stuff going on. You've been in Nairobi? Isn't that where they do the safaris and stuff? I heard it's safe. I'm sure it's been asked before. What logging software do I use? So Grid Tracker, I can upload to, so for, I'm going to say for FT8, because I used a couple different things. For Grid Tracker, I use for FT8, and it uploads to Club Log, Logbook of the World, and QRZ all simultaneously. And if it wasn't for people in the chat, I would not be able to make that happen. When I'm doing a POTA, I use hammers. It's nice, especially if you have an internet connection. You can see I have real trouble with putting in people's call signs correctly, and this will kind of correct that. I'll see if it's a real call sign. So I use hammers for when I'm out in the field doing a POTA, and I use rum log for when I'm at home. It connects to my computer. So my Mac here connects to my 7610 and has rig control with it. So when I move around the dial, it tells the software that I'm moving. It also has the time and everything with it. So it's very useful, and all those are free. I did give money to the Rumlog people. I also gave money to the Grid Tracker people because I think that's fair. I use their stuff. You can Someone said that if you see my name here, K6EGG, you'll see a little thing, acknowledgement that I gave money. I think once a year I give money. Give them $10. I think that's fair, right? So that's what I use. And once again, if I wouldn't have people helping me, I probably would not be using those softwares. Connecting stuff to Logbook of the World is awful. And I wouldn't, if I didn't have help with setting that up, I would not be happy. It would not work. Try Rumlog. Sounds like you have a Mac. I got the idea from K8 MRD Ham Radio Tube. So if you see him on his channel, tell him I sent you. Very good dude. He helped me set some of the stuff up in there. He's like, give it a try. So I did. I like it. It's free. It has good price. And here's the other thing. Here's the other thing for me. I'm a little cheap. I don't like to buy things and then start using it and go, oh shit, I don't like it. I think that's, and then you already paid for it. So what I do is I try to find free stuff that people put up and go, hey, this software is actually really good. I'm going to give this developer some money. That's the kind of way I like to look at it. Oh, I just tore some tape off that I wasn't supposed to tear off. Great. I don't know if you guys heard that in the background. Yeah. So I hope you see my point with at least the paying for stuff. And I don't mind paying for stuff as long as I know it's good and I know if I'm going to use it and like it. Because I've paid a lot of stuff and I don't use it. Rumlog, yes. Yes. I can't bring it up right now because if I bring it up, it'll get a conflict or an error conflict. But you can set it up. It will send out multiple different things at once. And it's really easy to do. In fact, does this camera work? Yeah. Give me a moment. What's up, Todd? So logbook. So this is all the syncing that you can do. Let me show you how you set it up here. Settings. Login. So there's club log right there. That's all right there. There's QRZ right there. And then there's another place for Logbook of the World. No. I'm just wasting time there. So I'm trying to think. Oh, there we go. So Logbook of the World, you have to set up a I don't know if you've ever used Logbook of the World, but you have to set up a not a key. Is it a key? But you just put your passwords in there and it shoots off. It's pretty easy. Certificate, yeah. See, Nate coming in saving me. And that certificate doesn't last forever. I found out in April, my certificate went out. So, Logbook of World, I like the fact that a lot of people use it, but I also hate the fact that a lot of people use it because I don't think it's very cool. QRZ seems to be pretty simple, but there is some encryption key, I think, with QRZ, but it's easy. You just copy and paste it. And if you get something hacked or something, you could just reset it. It's very easy. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but I think you can re-download it. You have to request it. Oh, look at that. Nassau County, New York. Oh, sorry. I was on the wrong one. Yes. TSQ file. Yes, that is the case. I think I paid for like 3 years in advance, I want to say. And it's like $2 a month or something, or $1 a month or something it worked out to be, so that's not too bad. And you get all those fake awards. And you also, for the a logbook of the world, you have to have a ARRL membership, if I'm correct. So keep that in mind. So the software logging is free that I use, but where I load up the logs is not. So keep that in mind. Get a hard copy of the logbook. I use them as toilet paper. You don't have a subscription and you can still upload logs? Wish I would have known that. Interesting. And if you guys are just coming in, because I don't think there's any ladies here yet, unless Kim is watching in the background, don't forget to tell your friends about the stream and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up, too. I won't be on FT8 all night, trust me. I need to get some 20-meter and 40-meter contacts. Just to let you know also, I will not be doing the live stream on Sunday from my house. I'll be doing it from another state. And I plan on doing some testing where I'm at. I'm going to remote into my 9700 here and connect to a repeater system in Las Vegas where I'm going to be at and try to hear myself come out of that repeater system with my HD I have dialed into the local repeater. And hoping to meet up with a couple of ham radio operators in Las Vegas on Monday. They might be in here right now. I've done that before. If memory serves, when I was in Orlando, we were actually outside of Orlando, in our hotel room with, in my hotel room, we were doing a live stream with Seth and 2SPG. I connected to I had my, where's my ID? It's already in the bag. My ID 52 was tuned in to a local repeater in the Orlando area, which was North Orlando, that was connected to Reflector 1 Charlie. And I talked through my computer, which was connected to my 9700 here, sitting in my desk here in California, that connected to my Pi-Star sitting across the room. And that was connected to Reflector 1 Charlie also. So I heard myself, I talked into my headset, into my computer, and it traveled all that way and then popped out of the repeater system there in Orlando onto my ID 52. And it was only probably about a second and a half delayed. Pretty interesting. I should have fooled with somebody because the GPS was on. Because I saw my GPS pop on that said I was, 2,100 miles away. No, I use SDR control. It's on the Mac. It works fairly well. I used it in a lot of places. As long as you have a decent internet connection, and you have your router set up correctly on your router in your house set up correctly, and you don't have too many firewalls that punch through, it works very well. It worked well, doesn't it? If you got so here's the other thing. A lot of these hotels, and somebody's going to correct me or at least tell me the proper terminology about this. A lot of these hotels have their own networks. So let's say if I'm in a Marriott, so I'm in the Marriott. They don't use like local. They use local internet, but it's usually the traffic's forwarded to their main network, and then you get your internet through there. So like a lot of times if I try to look up searches, it's like, oh, you're in a Marriott, you're in Kansas City, but you're actually in San Diego, and your computer thinks that you're trying to look for cars on autotrader.com in Kansas City, because your computer's sensing that it has an IP from Kansas City. So, and the reason why I'm bringing that up is when you start taking hops like that, it adds latency, sometimes 50, 60 milliseconds. By the time you're getting out of their Wi-Fi and everything else, it causes a lot of latency, and SDR control does not like latency. I do run a DNS server to forward for some protection, to mask some of my IP addresses, and to forward some of that stuff that I can get in and out of my computer without actually using my actual home IP address. And that actually causes a little bit of latency as well. So, and somebody smarter than me probably will be like, no, but I've taken some Dante courses, and I understand how traffic routing is. And every time you do a little route, it adds a little bit, and you have a lot of routes. You're gonna add a little bit of delay or latency. So I always believe that stuff adds up after a while. I don't know, Nate, what do you think about that? How do you feel about that? And I've actually connected with a friend I had a friend of mine's house that had fiber. And he had it set up correctly. Like, and I was on hardline, and it was pretty tight. I think I pinged my my direct IP address, and I was getting somewhere in the I think it was like 12 milliseconds, and I was in Arizona, so it wasn't that far away. And yes, or distance will cause latency as well, because data travels close to the speed of light. Well, you're never going through a direct route if you're going through public internet. That's for sure. We all know that. Unless you have a PLN or whatever they call it, which a lot of like my work stuff goes through. It's like if I'm in a production truck and I'm working for say the Houston Astros, like I was last night, they generally connect our production truck. It will be connected to the network of the network we're working for. And like this, say last night was Houston. I did a speed test and it thought I was in Houston. You don't want to route from KC to, yeah. And like I said, I'm using very elementary terms because I don't understand. I understand how it works. I just don't know the proper terms to use. Going through gateways or whatever else. But you're never really going to get a direct route unless you pay for it. You can. And a lot of my work stuff has direct routes. They have direct stuff. It's not too direct. Most of it will go through Oklahoma as far as I understand. Oklahoma or Atlanta. And if it has to go like to Canada, it has to do even more stuff because of legal stuff. We're live tonight. It is the last live stream of July, as far as I know, unless there's a rocket launch or something tomorrow night, which I don't believe there is, they can charge tariffs. But I know between here and Canada, there's some weird telecom rules, and it affects a large data packet transfer. And I don't know the legality behind it, but and John, if you're watching, I just got your email. Thank you for watching. John N. KD2OWJ. It's nice to get nice emails. I appreciate it because I don't always get nice emails. They'll say something wrong or say something that someone doesn't agree with and they get mad. All right, ZL1VAN. Coming in hot from New Zealand. I think I already have him. He's got some fake awards on here. Nate, what I said, did that make sense? But yeah, SDR control, the better connection you have, I mean, that's with anything. If you're going fiber to fiber, you're going to have a really good connection with SDR control. Close enough for my uneducated elementary use of terms. I can see IT guys just like, no, that's not how you say it. If Hamstick Eric was in here, he'd be like, no, that's not it, Greg. You can't say it like that. You know he would. He might be watching right now. What's up, Michael? We're getting your Texas heat here, by the way. Michael, I think I have a question for you. I'm just trying to figure it out here. Hold on. And Michael, you're in San Antonio, not Houston, right? If it's not Houston, then I don't have a question for you. You can hear him. No, Greg, no. That's not the right way. I love me some Hamstick Eric. But he's right, and I am wrong, but you know what? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Oh, look at that sad ham right there. Oh, look at this sad ham right here. You think he has an award up? Oh, he's got an award up. Let's try to get him. Oh, Ian's in here. I got you across the board. I need to get you in 6, dude. And you just like show up in like 2 different places at once. You're -5, pal. Ooh, -2 now. That last pass. I agree with you. I just do it because I'm bored. And that's what, okay, and you know what? To your point, Matt, I never remote into my 73 or 7610 to do voice. Because I'm not, as I'd rather just be here and do it. I mean, I could, but I like being in front of the radio. And I rarely remote in to my 9700 unless I'm just kind of experimenting around or I'm kind of bored or doing a live stream. That's only 4 watts? Wow. Let's wake up Colin. Where'd it go? Colin. I agree with you. Matt, you're not wrong. Correct. That's why, okay, here's the other thing. So I mentioned a couple times, let's say if I hypothetically go to Europe, let's say England, and I remote into my radio and I talk to local contacts here in Southern California on like VHF and UHF. Am I breaking some law? I mean, it's very weird. Well, not a law for here, but I'm a law there. Correct. I agree with you. But some people say, no, you can't do that. The UK has some funky laws. Oh, Joe's calling me. I remember you telling me about that. So I'm going to try to chat with myself from Vegas. And I've done it from Florida. I have never done it analog, though. Oh, here's another thing I did today. You guys will be proud of me. I have to come full screen for this. And I should have done it live. I actually took my ID52 and updated the firmware. And it did it right the first time. I didn't realize. So I watched, I liked it and subscribed to the guy. I wish I would have wrote down. I could probably look and see what this is getting out of focus. Like my brain right now. I had the YouTube on at the same time the guy was updating it. And I didn't realize, he's like, oh, you just put the memory stick in, the mini, micro, whatever. And I'm like, oh, it has a memory card reader in there? I didn't know that. So I went ahead and updated it, and it literally took as long as the 6-minute video the guy made. So it was very, 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 very easy to do. I hear. I didn't break it. I didn't realize I was running the original firmware on it from when it was brand new, like the first version. They haven't updated it since 2024. All right, let's look for Colin again. This is a good way to get called. Oh, what happened here? I didn't hit the enter button. Yeah, so I didn't break it. I should have done it live, and I should have ruined it. But no, it was actually very, very easy. It's an Icom. The menu system's easy in there. I don't see him in here anymore. This will wake him up. Oh, my chat froze again. Hello, chat. Wake up. Oh, look at this. It's very close to his call sign, but a Japanese call. 7K2COL. I mean, I don't see Mongolia. That's weird to see Los Angeles. I'm 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Oh, not Los Angeles County. I'm a mile east of Los Angeles County. Pomona. I don't go on 15 very often. And we're coming into Gray Line. Are you seeing there? Is your stuff still up at your house? Oh, you did? I didn't see it. I was too busy yik-yakking here. I can always use a new DXCC. And I was just talking about this area is I'm going to be in Gray Line with some of this area right now. Oh, that's why I'm kind of here. Kind of. Got the AC cranking here. I don't know if you guys were watching the Weather Channel. Yes, I'm talking about weather. It's hot. It's Africa hot. And where I'm going, it's going to be 117. 117 on Sunday. Hopefully it'll go down to, they'll redo it and say it's 116 or something. Because 1 degree at that temperature is a huge difference. Crank it up. Run as much power as you can. That's the way I look at it. I'll be there on Monday. You're getting there early for DEF CON. This looks like Brazil. I was right. I'm learning these call signs. That's sad. I remember when I first started seeing DX call signs, I'm like, oh, what is that one? Oh, that one. Everybody's like, oh, that's Brazil. That's Argentina. Now I understand why. You flying or driving? Should I go, Nate? I might be unemployed next summer, so I might have time. But I have to, like, people said they're worried about their phones getting hacked or something. Isn't this encrypted data like the FBI couldn't get in? It's going to be very bumpy coming into Vegas with those thermals. Let me tell you something. This time of year flying into Vegas is... You go down like steps. Pop, 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 pop. All that hot air rising from the desert floor. And that's got to be hard. You got to be really good. It's not showing up on here. It's not reporting. Let's see if 15 meters will give me a new DXCC. Desert Southwest. What's up, Tim? By the way, I know this is, and I'm going to say this is meat smoking. Does anybody meat smoke? I haven't done it in 2 years. I didn't do it last summer. Just because the meat's so dang expensive. I used to be able to get 2 tri-tips for like $25. That'd be $75 now. Anyways, next week I have the whole week off, so I'm thinking about doing some smoking. It's ridiculous. I'm afraid to screw it up. You screw up a $7 tri-tip, it's not a big deal. Wow. I need to get them confirmed on 15. I'm not seeing too much DX. I am seeing Columbia now. You're thinking about poles, not meat. All right. Sorry, that was rude. No, but I really do like meat smoking. It's just, it's like I just listen to music and chill and like smell everything. My neighbor's been doing it. It's been really nice. So, no. But I'm in the environment, so yeah, I don't even want to do a brisket. I don't have any desire to do a brisket. I don't want to get up in the middle of the night and like check things. That's not fun. Yeah. Oh, Thanksgiving in Arizona, you'll be 75, 80 degrees. You know how it is. I think I did a pork butt once and actually turned out pretty decently. I was surprised. Well, pork, once that baby gets dried out, you're done. Beef is a lot more forgiving. If you get the temperature too high in pork, it just It gets dried out, and then you have to like butter it up, and you lose the natural flavor to it, as far as I'm concerned. I've done pork belly burnt ends a bunch of times, and they've turned out very well. That's actually my funnest thing to smoke, because it takes as long as it takes to do ribs, but I think you get a little bit more meat off of it, and it tastes very similar to that because I use the same rub, a Kansas City style rub. So I might do like a live stream in the backyard of just smoking meat and ham radio. I'll bring my 891 in the backyard. The only thing is I'll be sitting right underneath the antenna. So I don't know if that's a good idea. I'll be very close to it, not directly underneath. So we'll see. See what time I get back on Tuesday. I've tried out a pork belly before. If you don't get the right kind of smoke on it, I heated it up too much and I didn't notice. You got to really low and slow in that thing. What? What? What was that comment? What? This is not looking good for DX on here, so I might move over to... I'm going to go to 20. I'm going to lateral over to 20. I'm going to go down there. The jab. I'm just glad I don't have to get another... Oh, is that what you're doing? I have somebody from work that did that. I think they're doing the pill, though. I don't know. You know what? I think they were doing a shot, because I thought he said you had to take it once a week, but I thought he meant a pill. Did it really make a difference? What does it make you not hungry? I don't know how it works. Look at that perfect line. Perfect line right over the gray line. Look at that. Right? Staying in daylight the whole time. Stand by, Joe. I'm going to try to get some DXCC on here. I already have him. So you don't get that weird feeling after you eat, like, ugh. You feel like you drank 2 sodas? You sleep better with it? Wow. So, by the way, I have a pellet smoker, a Traeger, and I have a Weber smoky, whatever it's called. I don't sleep very well. And I don't sleep very much. You guys have seen my sleep stuff. Not seeing anything new in here. Very disappointed. But I'm definitely reaching in the gray line here. Well, I'm reaching everywhere. Let's see if it's showing up on here. It's not updating. All right. It's twice. Essex County, New York. So Seth. Oh, wait. Seth, are you here? No, he's not. He no here. He wants me to be a VE. I'll be it when I'm an extra. This guy calling me again? No. You know, the gray line going over me. You know what that means? I can do voice soon. I could probably do it right now, but I want to see if I get anything weird on gray line. Only a KP1 today, so it shouldn't be too bad. Got two people calling me. Austin, Texas. Thomas Jeter. Come on down. You're on The Price is Right. You got Matt already. It's quiet out there on the chat tonight. I don't know why this isn't showing up. No Dustin tonight either. And he didn't call me back. How depressing. Soldering. I wish I could do that. I can't see. And I can't see. I used to solder a lot of work, and I had no desire to solder for fun anymore. When I was in high school, I used to solder a lot. That's a new guy. Someone just stomped on my transmit. Hello from Alabama. Been watching for about a week now while I'm studying for your general. Right on. KG4OVR. Welcome aboard. What's that, Matt? My general, I studied for like 19 years. Just kidding. I did study for a long time. I on and off. Did I don't even remember. No, I didn't. Oh, that's not good. You know what? Let me put it in here. He gone. Great. I'm going to get on voice shortly. I'm picking up some noise now, it looks like. There's a lot of... Man, I wish I can get rid of that noise. I just spaced out. Sorry. I was just looking at the Earth going, wow, that's pretty nice. So, Patrick, what are you looking forward to when you become a general? You're going to do voice stuff? You're going to do FT8 stuff? You're going to do some CW stuff? The person I'm working right now on FT8, Kilo India 5 Whiskey Tango Joe, big fan of CW. Poor guy looking for Vermont there, calling CQ. Joe, you're going to be my last contact on FT8, at least for the medium time. Make sure it went through. That's a view of the 7610, staring at you right in the face. All right. Only 15 likes and 32 people watching. You know, that's all I asked for. You don't have to join anything. It's all free. Everything's 100% free. Oh, why does this do this every time? I'm trying to change modes. Let's see where Tony's at today. Is this Tony right here? What do you guys think? You think it's Tony?
5.9 on 1 kilowatt from
oh, it's Vlad.
Sometimes, believe it or not.
Let's look for some POTA activators.
It's our turn here in Southern California now. All right, well, very good, Steve. Hey, thanks for the contact tonight from Ohio. Great to get you in the log. Until next time, from Southern California, this is Kilo Oscar 6 Tango X-Ray.
Doug, go up a 3.
Alpha India 7, Uniform Delta, nice big 5-7 signal, 5-7 in Southern California.
Oh, he's calling CQ. I thought he was just talking like that.
Nice report. Name here is Chris. You have a 959 clean signal here into Oregon. Oscar Romeo, over.
Well, very good. Yeah, thanks for getting Oscar Romeo in the log. I haven't been on the band in a while, and thought I'd make a little noise tonight and see what's going on 20. It's all been continental stuff, but that's great. I love talking to all of my neighbors in the great 50 states.
He's really a neighbor. I actually know him.
The band's been not the best today, so this is like some of the best signals I've heard tonight. So.
Yeah, well, you're doing a great job here into Southern California. Good audio, good signal. What are the operating conditions?
If you're talking about the equipment, stuff like that, you're talking on an old...
I've talked to Doug on 2 meter. I think like 2 months ago. Me, him, and Kim were talking, all having a
for, you know, photo work and stuff like that. Just
conversation. I was driving around
Good
Chino.
job into Southern California. So, yeah, thanks for the shout tonight. I appreciate that. And we got you in the log. Until next time, 7-3.
7-3, and enjoy your evening down there.
QRZ.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 7 Tango India Hotel, right back at you, 5959.
I know he heard me.
Disneyland. The name is Doug.
Near Disneyland. I thought he's in Corona.
Yeah, Rick, you sounded great. What are you running tonight?
Icom 7300 on an in-fed half-wave, pushing about 70 watts.
Wow, I would have guessed you're running power. You've got that sound about you. Yeah, you're just booming in here to Southern Cal. I think you're the loudest signal I've heard tonight.
Thanks for that. Because a lot of people give me 4s and tell me I'm not very loud.
Well,
Sounds
it's
all right.
all the band conditions. Sometimes you can be running all the power in the world, have a tower with a big antenna, and just can't make the contact. So,
Not necessarily.
I look at it this way. A lot of times it's nothing to do with what we're doing. It's what Mother Nature's doing.
I think a 50-50 on that one.
I believe that totally. So I appreciate you being on.
All right. Thanks for the shout tonight. 7-3, K6EGG.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
You may not be able to hear me. I'm so close. He gone. There's a bunch of stuff on the band right here. K6TX, you still there? K6EGG.
Yeah, sorry about that. K6TX. QRZ?
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Again?
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Hey, Greg, good to hear you tonight. Obviously a little light on 20 meters tonight. That's amazing we're making the contact.
Copy that all the way down to 15. You're sounding great. You got an S8, S9 signal for this close. I'm surprised you can't hear me.
Yeah, roger that. Well, that's amazing. I've got you pretty light. You're about a 5.3. I am running about 600 watts tonight.
Oh, yeah, you're 5'9". Great signal, great audio. I'll let you get after it. Good to hear you again. First time to log on 20 meters, so I got you there, 5'9".
All right, Greg. Great to hear you. Thanks for the contact. Are you streaming tonight?
I am streaming right now, and you came in at the 1 hour mark.
All right, well, very good. I will go check out the stream, and I'll see where you're at. Maybe I'll catch you on one of the higher bands, VHF, UHF, wherever you happen to be at the moment.
Copy that, 7-3.
7-3, K6EGG.
We'll hope to hear you again soon, my friend. KM7ECU from W5CBO, 7-3.
7-3, you have a wonderful evening. Good night.
And by the way, I don't think I ever gave you a signal report. You have been averaging 10 over. So a really good signal tonight. 7-3, buddy.
Thank you. 7-3.
Anybody else? Band's looking a little desolate. Anybody else? W5, Charlie Bravo Oscar.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo Whiskey 7 might have been a Tango, and then there was a whole bunch of other people that threw in their calls. So Kilo Whiskey 7, what is your whole call?
I don't think I recognize that voice.
Uh-oh. You dipped into the noise for a minute. Kilo Whiskey 7, Tango Hotel. Is that the whole call? Sorry about that. Whiskey 7. Let's get that fixed. And bear with me a minute. You're in Montana, so I still have the antenna pointed towards Montana. The other fellow was in Montana. So, all right. Looks like Ron. Hi, Ron. And let's see there. There's Ron and the wife and Snow and Good to hear you, my friend. I do not think we've worked. As a matter of fact, I just put you into, you are a bit wrong. Nothing. My name's Dick, Delta India Charlie Kilo, and I'm out here very close to Fort Worth, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And so let's see how copy the biggest signal for you.
He's over by Joe. Joe, you should be able to hear me then. Sorry for that. He's dipping too.
You gotta love them. They're just wonderful. They're wonderful until they make too much noise. All right, well, good deal. I've got a lot of granddaughters, grandson, and a lot of great-grandchildren. So I understand. The call, Whiskey 5, Charlie Bravo Oscar. Whiskey 5, Charlie Bravo Oscar. And again,
Oh, I made contact with him before.
Kilo Juliet.
Uniform Golf Oscar.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
I think I hear something in there, but I can't tell. And I'm trying to find an SDR to listen to myself because I'm being told that I sound too bassy on the air, like on 20 meters. Is it Kiwi SDR? Man. Let's check Utah, why don't we? Where am I at here? 14,275. 14,275. Upper sideband. Let me kill this. Let me show you what I'm doing. Audio. That's what I was hearing. 14. 278. Well, I don't sound bassy to that, so I would say somebody texted me, said I sounded bassy. I do not sound bassy to that. Let's check Montana. 14 278. Kilo 6 Echo. Is that Sean? Was that you, Sean?
Was that you, Sean? That is me. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I don't sound too
too bassy. Yeah, next time you come back, I'll make a recording and play it back to you. Okay, cool. I'm listening to the SDR right now. And it sounds really good, actually. I'm listening to the right now. Really good, actually. Oh, that sounded weird. Yeah, of course, you gotta remember those SDRs, when you first open them up, most of them are set for like 2.7 kilohertz bandpass filter, or 2.4 kilohertz. So the 300 hertz is cut off on the bottom, so you may want to zoom in and see what you got on that bandpass filter on that SDR.
Audio check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually sounds better. I can't hear you from my house, so I have to listen to you through the SDR. The band really shifted K6. Oh, go.
Yeah, the band's pretty wild. In 1 second you'll be up over a 5.9, then boom, you're down to an S2. It's really odd band conditions tonight.
So I'm listening to you compared to me, and we sound, obviously our voices sound different, but I don't sound any bassy to myself as you to me.
Would you guys agree? Did I say that right? As I'm hearing an echo.
Like I said, it could just be the band conditions. It could be right out there on the edge, and that's just where the best signal's coming through is on that low end of the audio.
Yeah, I'm listening to the Montana one here. I'm booming in the Montana right now. It sounds really good. Nice, clear, full range.
Yeah. Well, how's things going out there in California?
The People's Republic is very good right now. It's hot.
All right. Yeah, we're supposed to get a cool down here tomorrow night, or not tomorrow, day after tomorrow night. I can't wait for it. It's been 100 degrees almost every day. pretty close to it for quite some time.
Everything all good with you?
Yeah, going well. Just trying to stay cool.
Starting Saturday night after I get off work, I'm off for 7 straight days.
Whoa, who do you make mad?
It's just getting me ready for next summer.
All right.
All right, I'm going to turn off the SDR. I'm going to lose you. I can't hear you here on my 7610 here. And it's giving me a headache listening to myself delayed by about a second and a half delayed.
Yeah, I can't do that. When I try to do that, it screws me all up. I know exactly what you mean. All right, sounding good over here in Missouri. Catch you later. K0MAD.
Actually, I can hear you now. And I didn't do that bad for that whole conversation. I heard myself about a second and a half late. So I did a good job, I think.
Yeah, you did a really good job if you were listening to that the whole time you were talking. I can't do it.
You sound better now. You weren't coming in when I first started.
Yeah, DX, come up a little bit. All right. Hey, sounding good. Make some contacts. K0MAD over here in Missouri. I'll be listening for a while.
Excellent. Cool. 73 K6EGG calling CQ. CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Whiskey Yankee 7 kilowatt Yaesu.
Okay, what was that again? I'm sorry, my fingers and my computer messed up. Whiskey something or other?
Yeah, Roger. It's Whiskey Yankee 7 kilowatt Yaesu. Name's Tom. We're in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
You sound very familiar. I think I've talked to you before. I remember your voice. And I was just double checking an SDR, just the state adjacent to you there in Montana. You sound great. You're 5'9" down here into Southern California, and good to make contact with you again.
Okay, Greg. Sounds good. Yeah, I've been watching your feed. I was hearing you through the Montana SDR over the internet, and you sounded okay. Yeah, just running 200 A4S Yaggies, about 30 feet. Yeah, I think we've talked before, over.
Yeah, we just talked, looked like 11 days ago. So I appreciate you getting me in your logbook there, and I see that confirmation there as well, as I'm trying to get some fake awards there in QRZ.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I just got done working the W1AW Stroke 7 out here in Wyoming. So anyway, I'll probably be on 20 sometime tomorrow night too. I was on, I think I was on 265.
Oh, copy that. Yeah, this is. I'm going to be on the air a lot next week because I was just talking to my friend Sean there. Actually, I just figured out I actually have 8 straight days off. So I'm going to be on the radio a lot. So I'm looking forward to making a lot of contacts. It sounds like you're on the radio quite a bit too yourself. With that nice antenna system that I'm looking at on your QRZ profile.
Yeah, it's an old beat-up A4S I've had for about 25 years, but it still works pretty good. I got it looking toward California. Yeah, I heard the Missouri station also while I was pointing down your way. So I think the band's doing pretty good. East Coast, the VEs, I heard a couple of England stations when I was on the W1AW thing. So yeah, the band's open, over.
Well, copy that. I would love to make some contacts from Europe and stuff like that, but I don't think that's going to happen with my little setup. But once in a while, I'm able to do that. But I appreciate the radio check, and I know Sean said when you first turned my turned on his radio and started listening to me. He said I sounded super bassy to him, so I was a little bit concerned that I'd maybe made a change in my radio, didn't realize it. So glad to hear I sound okay through that SDR and over to your station there in Wyoming there. Tex, I appreciate the contact once again, sir. 7-3.
Hi, Greg. 7-3. No, you sound fine. I'm listening on 2.7, and you're a perfect copy. See you later. WY7KY. Have fun.
I am free for a couple hours in the afternoon, early afternoon.
7-3. K6EGG calling CQ. CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. I know I'm making it out, so everybody in Missouri can hear me. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ. CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
I have some questions for people that have a 7610. I got probably 5 emails saying, and I saw this in the chat, hey, you can record your voice and play it. Yes, I've experimented around with that. I figured out 2 things. One thing, to record it on the radio, you have to use the hand mic. I can't find a hand mic now. I remember doing it when I first got it. I can't find my hand mic. Number 2, when I record it, it doesn't sound the same as I do when I'm transmitting through my microphone. So I want to sound like this when I play that back. I noticed something when I played back stuff when I do a POTA, I sound totally different than I do when I talk into the microphone. So I want to figure out a way to record a file and put it in the memory disk and have it play it through that. So if anybody knows how to do that, I want to make this sound go into the radio, because I can't make this sound through this microphone and all this gear sound like I would. So when I call CQ, I'd sound totally different. I want to have that distinct sound when I call CQ. So that's why I don't do that right now.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters.
I'm getting destroyed by somebody really close. I'm going QSY.
So there you go.
California's is represented well tonight. I've already had 2 or 3 calls from there.
I agree with you. I think there's a way just to store it on a SD file in a certain place. The other thing, I'm trying to figure out how to record it to sound just like this. I mean, I guess I have a way I can do it. I have a digital way to route. Yeah, I have a way I can do that.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Oh, okay. We'll have to fiddle with it one night. I'll have to make the WAV file. Do I need to have it? It can't. I heard it can't be a MP3 file. It has to be a WAV file, correct? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the way I read it. That's how they store that on there, which doesn't make any sense. Do it on a QSO recorder. I don't feel like doing it tonight, but I definitely want to do it.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ CQ 20 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
I was hoping Doug comes back somewhere. I don't know if Doug, are you watching the live stream right now? I'm right next to somebody here. I would love to make a contact with Doug on 40, then remove the memory card, copy and paste on the file into the TX audio file README. What kind of
my call sign is Alpha India 7 Uniform Delta.
Alpha.
Over. Roger, you are 5 minutes to Oregon.
Did you say Bullhead City? Where was Doug at? No, that's Vlad. He was at 25, wasn't he? No spots. No spots. I'll have to do that when... So next week when I have some free time in the afternoon, I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of wave... Is it wave files? Santa Clarita is very nice. It's very hot up there. You're already in LA County, though. You don't want my theory in LA County. Santa Clarita is pretty nice. Look at Vlad.
But it was not
until 1976
No, that's not Vlad.
when I was 21.
1976, he was 21. He is old. No offense to anybody watching that's old. But what type of file will... I mean, I don't think an MP3, it needs to be a wave, right? You're just using the file created by your radio, then renaming it. So I can bring up, let me show you this. Demo. All right, demo time. I should get something that says demo time. Okay. So I mentioned before, I'm doing this because the band's kind of not that good, not cooperating. So I have this beautiful console right here. Really like it. Solid state BiG SiX. Very versatile for what I am using it for. It may not work for you, but it's working very good for me. So I have a preamp, mic preamp that you guys cannot see that's off the screen that way. It's called Semitrix 528E, and I took a split out feeding two faders. This fader that I hear, you can see me putting this up and down, this is feeding my main output. That's going right here. This fader right here is the second output of that 528E that's feeding into this fader, like I just said. Instead, I have it down. It's not feeding this to the mains. And the reason being, it's feeding an aux on pre, and there are stereo auxes. So that pre means pre-fader. So it's going out before the fader goes up. That's what pre means. And I have it panned so it's going more to the 7610 because I don't need as much volume going to the 9700, what's going on the right side. All right, enough of that. The reason why I do that is this microphone is going through all kinds of weird stuff that I would not want to do to talk to you on the live stream. But I'm using the same microphone to talk on the radio, but just using the fader differently. So I'm going to turn this up, and you guys are going to listen to that. I'm going to sound totally different. Now this is up, right? I sound totally different because this sounds good for live for the single sideband. It does not sound good at all for this, what I'm doing here. That's why I use two different feeds feeding the radio. So to record this, I could just send this. I'll just open this fader up and then record it on the recorder on my I'll turn this down because it's like ear piercing. This sounds a little bit more natural. So anyways, that's how I think I can record it. But we'll see how that goes. By the way,
not linked.
He is definitely not linked right now. I just saw that on my thing here. One day when you have time, call me and I'll try to remember how to do it. Okay. I would love to. I'll be free next week.
University of New Mexico.
I didn't graduate anywhere except from Ontario High School. Barely. Does that make sense why I have two different faders doing two different things? I had one person like say I overcomplicated it. Okay. But it works for what I'm doing. I want to have this microphone be so I can use it for multiple different things.
Whiskey 7, Foxtrot Lima Kilo. Thanks for the QSO.
Whiskey 7, Foxtrot Kilo. What was the last one? Dang it, he's gone. He's another guy calling CQ, so I can't hear him.
Yeah, Claire, not a lot of noise on the band tonight. Good stuff.
It's been not too bad here. It's been quite nice. It's low noise for this neck of the woods there. I feel quite happy with it there, guys.
That's my first New Brunswick contact. I've hit Prince Edward Island and things in eastern Canada, but I've never hit New Brunswick, so thanks for that, bud.
New Brunswick?
No problem. Glad to be your first contact out here in the Maritimes. I think everybody's just sleeping or nobody's on the radio.
I don't know. The conditions are good. The numbers all look good, and I'm hearing the usual cast of characters. So, yeah, I can't complain. How much?
It's not a contest weekend. That's why nobody's on the radio. Nobody's on the radio.
I just brought the back here to my normal power. The radio, the Yaesu FT8 Delta. Everything was 50 watts out of the radio, which pipes into a heat kit, sugar baker 220. I'm tickling it at 500 watts. And the hex speed is 45 feet in the air. I'm not sure if it's actually pointed down in this direction, or it's pointing towards BC, all the way towards Openspot, eastern Canada, western Canada. Somebody even pointing down the road, Oregon, go ahead.
Yeah, we have a very similar station. I'm putting about 250 watts into a hex beam about 50 feet up as well. So your QRZ, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monitors, maybe more. So you got a lot of data coming at you.
Oh yeah, I got it's 24 monitors, 2 on the bottom and 1 on top.
That's excellent. What's the transceiver? Looks like an old Collins.
No, I have the transceiver here. You're probably seeing the pictures. What pictures do you see? Give me 1 second here. I'm going to Just want to make sure the next one. This one I have not there anymore. Got to look at the. Oh, there we go. So yeah, the 3 monitors up there at the old place, but I'm on a few on the Yaesu right now on the bottom left-hand corner. I'm not with that location. I'm not taking pictures, but it's all good. So I'm on the Yaesu FT8 which is the bottom.
I'm opening up my audio recording software. I got to remember to just save so I could save raw files of audio files when I record them. That way, if I come back, if I record them and they're too loud or too soft, I can just go in and just adjust them. I didn't think about it, but I can run all that stuff through WAVs files and really push myself.
And then the heat kit SB220 is on the right-hand side of the table there. And,
I have no idea what this guy's talking about now.
The Yaesu and the heat kit with the hex beam pointing towards Eastern Canada or Western Canada.
Sounds good. It's good stuff. Are you retired or are you still working?
Did he call him retarded?
We're young at 50 here. We just turned 50 back in March.
Sounds good. I see you got the Daiwa SWR power meter. I picked one up at a CPAC, a big ham fest they have in June out here in Oregon on the coast. I really like it.
Where's New Brunswick? East Coast, right?
It's been fantastic.
This thing won't open.
Well, I tried other stuff. I'd kind of like to know what my actual forward power, what I'm putting it out, and then anyhow, I couldn't afford a bird or something like that. I'm not going to spend another $500. Couldn't find one at a ham fest, but that's working now. Right now,
Come on, open up, dude. 3 minutes to open this up on an M3.
I'm just checking about 520. I'm just checking over the 500 here. So we're both the same, but 250 watts, 500 watts. It's just another couple watts into the radio, or from the radio.
There's another piece of equipment there. There's a teddy bear in the picture, like a graduate gift. What is that? What am I looking at there?
Are you talking about right above the monitor in the left?
Well, you have a stack of photographs on QRZ. I always look people up. So you'll show your antenna, and then there's a mic, and then there's a picture below that.
Oh, you mean with the audio rack?
Yeah, audio rack. It's like you're
What's up, Randy?
You're doing engineering for recording studio.
Andy, I'm actually doing voice. I only made a couple contacts up.
So I had that working. I had the bottom one that's making noise there, so I had to plug everything. But that one there is an audio. So I have a Shure SM-17 microphone, which is
Stupid waves.
And then that pipes into the preamp, which gives me a 32 band.
One of them is in New Brunswick. That's out by you, right?
And then it pipes into a noise gate. So you can sit behind me and go, hey, 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 hey. And nobody's going to hear you. Because it's so tight now. I can tap off and you can hear it.
I'm admiring something.
And then it goes into a virtualizer. It's supposed to give you a bit of echo.
Check.
But it never worked very good. So the bottom was just a PLL.
Check. Isn't that cool? I got that working right away. I can do this on here. Audio recording check 1 2 3 4 5. This is why I love mixers. Audio recording check 1 2 3 4 5. This is why I love mixers. All right, now I got that figured out.
Driving around Nova Scotia, I always liked it. I felt like I'd driven back into the 50s. I don't know what New Brunswick is like, but a lot of good seafood, not a lot of people. I tell you, I wish more of the
All right.
cities in the United
My audio
States,
program
like
north of
cities like
Maine.
in
That's way up there.
Canada, once you get away from the U.S. border.
Is it by Nova Scotia? I've been in Nova Scotia.
I think it looks the same. You know, you were driving the nice road truck down there.
Andy, good morning to you, pal. So what I was just talking about before you got in here, and why I was recording myself and playing it back, thanks to this nice mixer here. When I call CQ, I have to do it with my voice, obviously, right? There's a way to record it in the 7610, but it doesn't sound the same as I do with this setup, and I want to have that same distinct sound and loudness to it. So I'm just going to record a bunch of 20, 40, 15, 17, CQ calls, and then I'm going to save each file, and then I'm going to import them somehow into my memory chip, into my 7610, and then play them back. Yes, Haley. Ooh, I just brought down the microphone. Wrong thing. What's up?
Can I show off the pizza blanket?
She has a pizza blanket, folks. She loves pizza. And you make pizza? Daddy watch people make pizzas.
The circle, too. See?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm texting somebody. You want to see him make pizzas?
I guess.
You guess?
Mm-hmm. So you getting all packed?
Look, pizza.
Didn't you already show me that?
Yeah. See?
So are you getting all packed?
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't pack yet.
Look up Pizza Girl on Instagram. What was that else, Haley?
Hey, look, pizza skirt.
Pizza skirt?
Ta-da.
Where's the fish?
Remember, it was on the cat tree.
I can't see you in the picture here. You gotta. There you go.
Remember, it was on the cat tree.
Oh, I didn't look. I'm sorry. You're right. You told me.
What should I go show them to the live stream again?
You can go and grab them.
Okay.
So I have these fish. I think I mentioned that the cats like to play with. Oh, dang. Those guys are gone. New Brunswick, I'd like to make a contact with. I think I made a contact with. Careful there. I made a contact with. Here, I can actually put them right here. There's two of them. I think they're mackerels. And the cats beat them up. That's why they're all. I got one. Look, I got one here and the one in that camera.
Maybe we had this.
You see?
Maybe we had to sew them. So
Yeah.
stitch them. See, like a piece of dress.
Put them in your bed. That's where they like to sleep. Sorry.
I'll go put them somewhere else.
All right. You ready for your last day of camp tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be right back in here.
All right. Daddy's going to talk here.
I'm using about 400 watts.
Yeah, he sounds good. Vlad sounds awesome.
This is November 6th, November X-ray whiskey. November 6th, November X-ray whiskey. November 6th, November X-ray whiskey. 42,253 kilohertz and now standing by.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
This is November 6th, November X-ray whiskey. November X-ray whiskey. November November 6, November X-ray, on 14,253 kilohertz and 975.
Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf.
November 6, November X-ray,
Well, that didn't work out so well. I know I'm out of band. I know I'm out of band. I know I'm out of band. I know I'm out of band.
Wire's supposed to be a little bit warmer. It's supposed to be about 32 tomorrow. But that's not bad.
32?
He was down a little bit today. Something I liked. That's why I changed the
Go
oil
out
in
of
the
band.
middle of the afternoon, over.
And because of all that noise, I'm not going to be able to hear the other person. All right. 40 we go.
That might be a quieter antenna and work better because on the higher bands.
And I was in a barber shop one day, and this guy come in waving some 6 guns, and
Hey, Joe, is Andy a admin on your YouTube channel
this guy
for the
said,
chat?
And he said, "Give me your keys." He says, "I'm sorry."
This is not going so well for me tonight. Oops, sorry. That probably sounds better. No, we're not out of band yet. You gotta make him admin, man. Okay, I know I'm out of band. No, I'm out of band. 40 is junk right now. Why is it so?
But if you could adjust the weight so you can lower some of your arm out the low end of 80, like 3.5.
80 sucks for me with the noise.
7 point.
Some highway there by the border, you know, where we can see the fence.
You know what? I'm just gonna get. I'm gonna find a nice hole right here. And I'm gonna see if I can make some contacts.
This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf. Frequency in use.
One second. A lot of noise. A lot of noise. I thought somebody was talking there.
This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters from Chino, California.
K6EGG.
I think I just caught GG. Say again.
Kilo Charlie 6 Zulu Golf Golf.
Oh, hey, I'll be going by your house soon.
Yeah, don't do it on a Friday, whatever you do.
Oh, come on, I know better than that. I'm doing it on a Sunday. I'm going the opposite direction on a Sunday.
Good deal. I'm actually going out to Vegas tomorrow for a meeting on the moon survey.
I'm sorry, you dove right as you at the end there. Say again.
Yeah, it faded a little bit. No, I'm going to a meeting in Vegas at the Marine Corps base tomorrow.
Copy that. Is it pretty warm out there like it is down in the valley here?
It's been somewhere between 103 and 107.
I heard it's supposed to be 115 to 117 in Vegas on Sunday.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that at all.
Not looking forward to that. I was at Hoover Dam at, I think it was 116 when two summers ago. They had record-breaking heat, and it was with the humidity there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, did that, and then one time we were at Lawson, and it was like 120. Eyes were burning.
It's like being in a sauna.
Pretty much. Pretty crazy. Hey, when it cools off, we can meet up and try to do a photo out here near Barstow.
I would absolutely love to do that. I want to definitely activate that. I was thinking about doing it a couple weeks ago, but I don't know why I didn't. And the other thing is, I want to time it out when the wind's not so bad. I know it's always windy out there, too.
Yeah, we could deal with that. We can fix that. All right, well, hey, I'll let you get at it there. Just thought I'd pop in and say hi and tell you we're on 240.
All right, cool. Good to hear you. On the other side of the dirt here from me. That's what I refer to the San Gabriel Mountains for people who aren't watching, or people who are watching YouTube. All right, 7-3.
All right, 7-3, Greg. K6EGG.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters.
The uniform Quebec, K6EGG.
Okay, I accidentally keyed my transmit button for some reason, and I don't know why. Give me a call, your call sign again.
Yeah, Kilo Echo 4, Idiots Unite Quickly, K4IU2. This is Chuck. I'm located in Manteca, California, just north of Modesto, guys.
Chuck, your name is my middle name there, so my middle name's Charles. So good to hear you in there. I'm going to give you a 5-9 up there from Northern California down the coast down here to Southern California, the city of Chino. Good to get you again here.
Yeah, we'll take it. Let me check your call sign one more time. I'll let the logging through it.
Sure. It's Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Good copy. Good to get you in there again, Greg. Yeah, we're doing good, man. It's band's kind of up and down and dealing with some antenna issues I'm trying to get worked out, but just running a Yaesu FT8 100 watts with a quarter wave unfed. Top of it's about 30 feet, so the band seems to be cooperating a little bit for the California traffic tonight. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just talked to someone in Victorville, which was, I don't know, maybe 45 miles away from me. 20 was okay, but like nobody was really talking on it. I was hearing New Brunswick, Canada, and Oregon just fine. So, but I called CQ out and only got a handful of contacts. So it's kind of weird. Unless there's a contest going on, nobody uses a radio these days. It seems like.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, man. 20 has been super noisy for me the last couple of nights, and I don't know. I think it might be my antenna. I'm looking at maybe switching it out. I saw a buddy of mine's gonna sell me his Palomar 80 through 10 meters off center fed dipole. So I've never used a dipole like that before. I've always had just either the end fed long wires or half wave, quarter wave. But I'm gonna try it, see if it works. And we're kind of restricted here. I'm not in the homeowners association neighborhood, but I'm definitely in the subdivision, so everything is really tight. Go ahead.
Yeah, for me, everything's noisy. I have a S9 of noise here on 40 meters, and generally I don't have anything less than an S5 of noise on 20 meters till like 1 o'clock in the morning when everybody turns off everything. So yeah, and I have an in-fed half wave here that it picks up stuff good, but just picks up too much stuff good, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. That noise gets loud and makes it tough. Yeah, I was listening last night, and Russia was coming in really strong, but I didn't have the power to the antenna to get back to it. I couldn't close the deal on that, but we'll see. This antenna I'm looking at, it's rated, I think it's rated for like 1,000 or 1,500 watts, some craziness. So I might put that up and buy a little 500 or 700 watt amplifier and see how that works. If it doesn't make the neighbors mad, we'll leave over. Go ahead.
Was that Russian contact on 40 or was it on 20?
No, they were on 20. There was a couple of them last night. I could hear them, but they couldn't hear me. And they were all working pilots anyway, so I'm sure there was several people out there running a lot more power than my little 100 watts was doing, guys.
Hey, I've made I don't know, probably a couple dozen contacts with Russian folks there with just 100 watts. In fact, I want to say maybe December. I conversated with them for like 5 minutes before people started jumping in. So you never know. If the band's in good condition and it's quiet and you don't have a bunch of rude people interrupting, you can get around pretty good.
Yeah, I've had some good episodes recently. I had New Zealand the other day, and that was kind of fun. And Lithuania, Bulgaria, Italy recently. But, the bands have been up and down, so we're kind of coming to the end of that solar cycle, I guess. So I'm kind of curious to see what our new normal is going to be. But we'll see, man. It's all fun. You get out there and turn the radio on after a hard day of work and meet some new people and have some fun, guys.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. And you made a very good point. You don't know what our new normal is going to be after the solar cycle changes. So, all right, Chuck, I think I'm going to get out of here. I got to get ready for work tomorrow, and I got kind of a long day. So I want to get stuff settled before I hop into bed. But good to make contact with you, and have at it. Get on that. Try to get on the air as much as you can, man. I know I'm trying to do myself with voice, but take care. 7-3. I'll be clearing your final. K6EGG.
Kilo Echo 4. Idiots unite quickly. See ya.
7-3.
All right. I made a couple contacts. This light is giving me a headache. It's one thing I really hate with this light. I hate this light, but I have to have it on. You see how much different it is without the light. And watch if I turn this other one off here. How big of a difference it makes. See? Key light, side light, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I don't know what time I'm coming on Sunday. Depends when I can check into my hotel. I might not even be able to hit the repeater that I'm trying to connect to. So my plan is I'm going to get on. Let me send these out here. My plan is to bring my. I'm not taking my car. 73 Andy. So I'm only going to have my HT, which is a Icom ID52A, and I'm going to bring that with my. I don't have an external antenna anymore because I sold it. One of my super gainers. Actually, I still have a super gainer, but I don't want to bring it. I want to bring it as a backpack. So anyways, I'm going to bring it. I'm going to hook it up to my my computer, the audio portion of it, so I can pipe it to you guys. And my plan is to hook up to SDR control with my computer and have that going on at the same time, so you guys can hear that. Oh, you know what? I know I can do it. Anyways, I have to figure something out. So I want to talk through my SDR control to my 9700 sitting here on my desk here in California and come out a repeater system in Las Vegas, the N4NJJ repeater system there in the Las Vegas area. They have, I don't know, a handful of repeaters. Not all of them are active as far as I know. I've talked to Bill N4NJJ, which you guys see in the chat with Nate. Oops, Nate saying goodbye there. So anyways, I want to try to do that. I'm going to try to do that on Sunday. I'm probably not going to go live on Monday. I'm going to try to maybe have a nice dinner. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I just want to chill. I know that sounds weird when it's going to be like 120 degrees. I just want to chill. It doesn't sound right. But yeah, I really do. This always gets screwed up. 20 meter FT8 looks really good, by the way. So I don't know why people aren't on voice. Oops, wrong one again. So that's my plan for the big, sorry, hit it again, big Sunday show, so to speak. Yeah, so and I might try to connect with somebody on 520. I have before. It's really, so here's the other thing. So I'm staying at the Mandalay Bay, and that's the south part of the Las Vegas Strip, if anybody's familiar with Vegas. And it's in a high rise. I requested a high floor. Okay, the reason why I say Las Vegas is they have metallic glass windows. I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't know if you remember, I did a live stream from the Cosmopolitan, which is right in the middle, the heart of the strip there. Made some decent contacts, but I had to go outside, and I actually had a balcony. So that's one of the reasons why I normally don't bring my HT with me to Vegas, because I can't make any contacts unless I have some way to get past the metallic glass. I brought it inside and didn't make any contacts, and I was 27 stories up, and I could see every repeater system that I could possibly hit. 5 watts line of sight should hit. The other thing, being in Vegas proper, being in the strip area, when I would key my radio or I would go to squelch out my radio, there's a lot of noise, even on VHF. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'll give it a shot. I'm going to try to stay in the hotel room till it gets dark and then venture out after. So I might come on a little bit earlier, time I came on tonight, and then get off a little bit earlier, and then we're gonna head out, probably get some dinner or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Tell your friends about the channel. I'm getting very, very, very close to a goal that I kept to myself is 1 million views on this channel, which is totally crazy. I know a lot of guys that have like low subscriber counts, but they have a lot of views, like 10 million views. I have a pretty decent sized subscriber count with low views, which is opposite of what normally happens. So I want to get those views up along with my subscribers. So I appreciate everybody subscribing with your 4 accounts. But we could try to get the word out a little bit more. So hopefully in the next couple weeks, we'll be able to get past a million. I think that would be pretty cool. So maybe I'll get put into another algorithm or something like that. But anyways, looks like the chat's kind of quiet, or it's just frozen. It is, because I just see Walter and Shane in there. Shane's always getting in there at the end. I appreciate everybody watching. Hope to see you from Vegas, and take care. 73, get on the air. You don't have to be, it doesn't have to be a contest weekend to get on the air. Take care, everybody.
Bye.